morning.
Good morning. So it's Wednesday morning, just after 7.
Beautiful day.
Yeah, crisp, clear day.
Yeah.
It's not going to get too hot today. I think maybe 21 by the time we get there.
Yeah.
So we've got a 27k-ish walk today, which should be fine. First town's in about 8k, so that'll be second breakfast. But first breakfast was a bit hiccupy because the place where we were staying, their breakfast doesn't open until 7:30. So our breakfast consisted of an apple.
And what did yours, Michael?
Dark chocolate raisins I had in my bag. But then when we walked out, they'd already opened up for coffee, so we had a coffee to be on the way.
So that's good.
Yep, it'll do us.
Yep.
Okay guys, more later.
Bye.
So this is early morning downtown Bursianos.
Everyone's asleep.
Yeah. Really good mix of really old, like mud walled buildings. That one's just a wall, there's nothing behind it.
Yeah.
And more modern-ish buildings. Morning.
I'm going to leave this one today. Okay.
We're halfway between Bursianos and El Burgo Renero. So it's just before 9 o'clock in the morning and we're just about arriving in El Burgo Renero, which is our, well, I was going to say second breakfast, but we haven't had a real first breakfast yet. Let's call it our 1.5 breakfast. But we've been punting along for a couple of hours and I think we need a break. So this is going to be very timely. If anyone is going to stay in El Burgo Renero and you look on booking.com, there is a Hotel Avia. Just be aware that Hotel Avia is that truck stop over there. Like, the pictures of the rooms on booking.com look really nice, so it might be fantastic. But just be aware it's a truck stop just out of town. It's 9:30. We're just leaving El Burgo Renero. There's two quite nice cafes in town, neither of which were open. And there was like a general store at the beginning of town. So we just sat on the church bench and had apple trail mix and chocolate coated sultanas for our little break. So then to the next town, I think Reliegos, something like that. It's quite a stretch, about 13 kilometres. So we'll take a break halfway, maybe have another apple and some more trail mix. Who knows these things? So for anyone that watched the Martin Sheen movie The Way all those years ago, there is a scene filmed along this stretch where Tom looks over his shoulder and sees Daniel leaning against one of these trees. And the thing is, in the movie, it's actually filmed walking in the wrong direction. Must have been to get the light or the angle or whatever. But they're actually walking towards El Burgo Renero, not this way. So one of the features of today between El Burgo Renero and Reliegos is it's just wide open country, pretty much straight with the odd bend. Not a lot to see, the odd wildflower, birds I suppose, but pretty much this section, just got to put one foot in front of the other because it's wide open, but not much. It's just gone 20 past 11. Just have a little break on the bench there for 20 minutes. Take our shoes off, cool our feet down. So we think we've got about 5 kilometres, so just over an hour from here to the town of Reliegos, where we should be able to get a cool drink, maybe something to eat. And then after that, I think we've got about 5.5 or so into Mansilla, which was our end point. So we're way over halfway. We're just talking to Sarah from London, and she was saying that this section is not boring, it's just uneventful. And that's a good way to describe it. All right, more later.
Bye.
So we've just stopped at the cafe at the start of Reliegos, that one. And it's just gone 1 o'clock, and we reckon we've got about 5 kilometres an hour or so into Mansilla, which is the end of our day. So that's been a long start to the day. Flat, not much to see other than the road on the right of you. So that's a long stretch, but a bit more interesting from now into town. And Mansilla is the end of our day, so we'll keep going. Okay, just gone 10 past 2. That's Mansilla. Right in front of us, you can see a couple of church steeples. Just got to walk down this overpass, up the street. I think where we're staying is pretty close there. But that has been such a long drag today. I don't know why. I suspect because we missed breakfast, and then the cafes in the next town weren't open, so we really haven't anything proper to eat today. And I suspect that's part of it. But it's quite warm to be in the 20s. But it's just seemed like a long drag. It's only going to end up about 26, 27 kilometres. Well, only, that's still a lot. But, yep, glad to see the end of this one.
We love this bar. We've been to it on quite a few of our Caminos. It's got some really quirky antiques in it, and I've just noticed this side, look at all the old things. Spanish people seem to really like to collect old stuff, and it looks like those books are the Spanish equivalent to Encyclopedia Britannica, isn't it? What's it?
So just saying, Susie and the guys from the pharmacy in Unadera, this was once an apothecary. It's been converted into a pretty ritzy wine bar. Just saying, if ever you guys want to get out of the pharmacy business, something to think about. Unnecessary task, but made so much easier with the laundromat. I just came out to do the laundry. It started raining. Now this is so not forecast, but it's a bit of a shower. Hopefully it won't last long. So this is the tapas bar where we had tea. More to follow. Okay, so just to explain, when we walked through Burgo Ranero this morning, there were two cafes there, and they were both closed. And when we've come into town here tonight in
Mansilla.
There's a restaurant that we like closed, and it had on the door closed for family, whatever. And other restaurants in the town are closed, and we're wondering whether there's something on in this area on a Wednesday night.
Or this Wednesday.
Or this Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, we've lobbed into town earlier and been as hungry as, because we haven't had anything all day.
Had hardly anything to eat all day.
So we had a 3-course meal in the Albergue, which was really good, by the way.
At 3 o'clock.
At 3 o'clock. And now we just wanted something small for tea. So we've lobbed up the street into that bar that I just showed you. And I didn't realise until I went to pay the bill, but when you get a drink, the tapas is free. But
not everywhere, but apparently
in that
this
one,
town,
yeah. So we had a few drinks, and they had mini hot dogs.
And hamburgers.
And hamburgers. So we got those, and the lady heated them up. And I've got to tell you, the hot dogs were to die for. Like, unbelievably tasty. And I said to Lynn, "No, I'm in." And lo and behold,
A whole group of people come.
there were two girls dressed up like they were going out, 2 older ladies, a group of 4, and they savaged the frickin' hot dogs.
Before Michael could get another one.
And there's none left. And to make it worse, the 2 girls who were dressed up going out didn't even eat theirs. So, like, what are the odds? Spanish hot dogs, and when you can get them, they got... Anyway, we've had a hard day today.
Yeah,
I don't know.
we're tired.
I think we were out of sorts because our eating's all up and down.
Yeah, we didn't have breakfast.
Yeah.
Proper breakfast. And then, as Michael said, we didn't get second breakfast.
Yes, so what's the time now? It must be 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'll do us. We'll have a good night's sleep, and we're off to Leon tomorrow.
Yeah, and a rest day after that, so
Yeah.
it's going to be all good.
I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Catch you later.
Good night.